Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Testuigi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. I spent altogether too long trying to get the Isekai no Yaku 1975 quick start set up last night, only to realize all the best players from Japan were leaking over to North America because we didn't have a first-year draft. So I had to redo that whole thing, and maybe we'll take a quick look at that if we have time. Skep, good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a good Saturday as well. I slept until 11 o'clock today, so we're already off to a good start. It is the 1994 season. There are 2 additional playoff berths available for us to take advantage of, and we are in the 4-team division along with the Padres, the Giants, and the Dodgers, who are employing Barry Bonds. And just signed Edgar Martinez. So we are, wow, there's 3 Martinezes in the Dodgers lineup. That's fun. That's cute. So we're hosting the Phillies for opening day. We do have our lineup intro, but I warn you, I realized a little late I made a boo-boo and it looks a little weird. Just blame it on the fact that the Mile High Stadium Jumbotron is not working as well as it should. Regardless, please enjoy. And now, your Colorado Rockies starting lineup. Batting first, the center fielder, number 7, Scott Brocious. Batting second, the third baseman, number 28, Frank Bollick. Batting third, the right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 32, John Chaha. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 59, Mike Maxudian. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Jason Bates. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 21, Phil Stevenson. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 40, Craig Counsell. Batting ninth and pitching, number 29, Glenn Dishman. So, like I said, I would figure out what song that was once I actually uploaded it to YouTube because the auto detector would pick that up. That song is called Craig Palmer Breaking the Tape. I first found it from a Disney DTV compilation. So Dishman, last year's 5 wins above replacement pitcher, starts work here on opening day against the Philadelphia Phillies. Craig Counsell, new face in the lineup at shortstop. Dickie Thon is still with the club. He's just going to be participating as a bench bat. And I forgot I made my players bigger. Let's go fix that. Player size back down to 100. BJ Surhoff, the third baseman for the Phillies. Full count. Little looper into right. That's going to fall in front of Dante Bichette. The Phillies have their first hit of the game. Dave Staten. Will get to work. Full count. On the ground. Counsell turns the double play. That's how to endear yourself to the home fans, Rook. Scott Brocious deep in the hole, and the Phillies shortstop Ruben Amaro Jr. can't make the play. Wow, he's not just a shortstop, he plays everywhere. Let him pitch. Just don't let him GM a team. Bollock line drive into the left field. Runners at first and second, and it's Dante B. Full count.
Strike three.
Called strike three. Jaha now, 2-0. Little looper into left, base hit. Brocious will attempt to come around and score, and he will safely. Good base running by Brocious. John Jaha has the Rockies on the board early here in the bottom of the first. Here's Mad Max Mike Maxudian. Line drive into the right field gap. That's going to score one, possibly two. 2 runs will score. Mike Maxudian, 2 RBIs. Rockies lead 3-0. Jason Bates, high pop up to left, charging in and caught. Good run there by Wes Chamberlain. Phil Stevenson, the left fielder today. High drive to left. On the track is Chamberlain, and he will haul that one in. So, Dishman's got himself a bit of a cushion. Drill to center field. Dave Hollins goes deep. That's off the wall. Brocious collects it. Throw into second. That's a leadoff double. Hensley Mullins now. 3-0 count. First 2 runners are aboard. Darren Dalton now, the batter for the Phillies. That's a wild pitch. That'll move runners up to second and third, and we are just biffing it. Fly ball, right center field. Bichette and Brocious almost collide. That will be a sacrifice fly. On the ground, Council fires to first. Sacrifice RBI. Phillies are clawing back. It's 3-2. Another tough play for Council, but he makes it by a half step. 65 infield range will do that. Oh, I'm so glad we spent the money on this kid. Line drive down the right field line, and fair! That's into the right field corner. Council is on his horse and hustling. It's a leadoff double here in the bottom of the second. 2 highlight reel plays and a double. Dishman will bunt foul. Bunt foul again. 1-2. On the ground, Amaro Jr. makes the play. Good running by Council to move up to third. 2-1 to Brocious. Popped up on the infield. That's not going to move anyone. Bollock now. Fly ball to center. And that will end the inning. Council is stranded. There's Tommy Green, the pitcher, who actually can bat a little bit. Keyword a little bit. Curveball freezes him. Dishman's got his first strikeout of the day. Kevin Stalker checks in with a 1-out single. Problem is when he gets hit hard. 0-1 to Surhoff. Through the right side, base hit. Bichette fires to third, and he overshoots it. Bollock can't collect it. This game is tied on the throwing error by Dante Bichette. Oof. Buddy just airmailed it. 1-0 to Staten. Into foul territory. Jaha and Maxudian give chase. Mike squeezes it for the second out of the inning. Here's Hollins. 1-2 from Dishman. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Tied at 3s on a throwing error. Dante. Pick us back up. Not like that. Surhoff makes the play in foul territory. Jaha 3-1 count. Outside, ball 4. Jaha off and running and gunned down trying to go to second base. First caught stealing of the season for Jaha. Well, at least it's a good crowd today. How many people got packed in here? Oh! Full house! 75,000 people showing up. Alright then. It'll be Mullins, Dalton, and Chamberlain here. On the ground, Bates. One down. Dalton working a 3-1 count. He'll be aboard on a walk. 1-2 to Chamberlain. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down for Ruben Amaro Jr. On the ground, Bollock waits on it. In time. Through 3.5, it's still tied 3s. Bates, Stevenson, Council here up against Green. Little looper into left. That's gonna be caught by Chamberlain. Stevenson will strike out looking. Council already has a double today. Deep fly ball to left. Chamberlain is going to park himself at the fence and make the catch. Ooh. Ooh, that looked good. On the ground, Green will ground out to Bollock. 2-2 to Stalker.
Strike
Swing
3.
and a miss, strike 3. Bates will pick this one up. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 5th, Glenn Dishman leading off. Hard hit down to 3rd. Surhoff collects it in time. Here's Brocious. Called strike 3. Green starting to make short work of the Rockies. Bollock will take a 2-out walk. Bichette will fly this one to right. That's going to hang up long enough to be caught. Here's the man who made the catch, Dave Staten. Full count here, top of the 6th. Outside ball 4. That will bring up Dave Hollins. On the ground, Bollock goes around the horn for the double play. Let's go defense. 2-1 to Mullins. Popped up into left. Stevenson takes a few steps in. That will retire the side. Dishman's not even tired yet, but depending on where we are in the setup, we may need to go to the good arms in the pen. Pena, Maselli, Scott. Let's go with Tim Scott for now. Jaha with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 6th. He has been irrepressible so far today. 2 hits and a walk. An RBI and a run scored. 0-2 count on Maxudian. Called strike 3. Bates batting from the left side. Inside ball 4. Hit and run is on. Both runners will go and will arrive safely at their base. Infield is in against Stevenson. 2-2 count. Called strike 3. Connect with the ball, please. Council now. He is intentionally walked. They are going to try and deal with whoever I summon off the bench. It's going to be Kevin Bass. We got him for exactly this scenario. The 0-1. High drive to deep right center field. Way back and way gone! A pinch hit, 2 out, 6th inning grand slam for Kevin Bass for his first home run as a Colorado Rocky. 455 feet to the deepest part of the park. Woo! Yows! That was a moonshot! Brocious will end the inning. Tim Scott will relieve Glenn Dishman. And bat ninth. Okay. Can we not, like, immediately give all those runs back, please? On the ground, 3-1, past a diving counsel and into left field. Runners at first and second. Ruben Amaro Jr. now. Let's get Maselli warm. On the ground, Jaha has it. That'll be 3-6, no 3. 1 out, runners at the corners for pinch hitter Mike Neal. Two. On the ground, slow roller, Bates goes for the fielder's choice at second. 1-2 to Kevin Stalker. Called strike 3. We're headed to stretch time. Just taking a look and seeing who we should summon next from the pen. Does Surhoff even have lefty-righty splits? Let's go with MJ over Radinsky in this scenario. Wally Ritchie coming out of the Phillies bullpen here in the bottom of the 7th. Rockies lead 7-4. It's going to be that kind of a season, folks. Fly ball to right. Staten makes the catch. Dante Bichette kind of having a rough go today. 0-for-3 with an error. He will fly out to center field. Mullins makes the grab. Jaha will strike out swinging. Top of the 8th. Michael Jackson will come in and relieve Tim Scott. Acquired via trade from Toronto during the offseason. Surhoff 2-for-3 today. Little looper into right field, into foul territory. Bichette makes the grab. Staten next. Popped up. Long run in for Bichette, but the ball just hangs in the air long enough to be retrieved. 2-2 to Hollins. Fly ball deep to left field. Stevenson on the run at the track is going to bring this one in. Good 1-2-3 inning by Jackson. All right, so weak against righties. Righty, lefty, righty. Man, they really do construct a tough bullpen. I'm just thinking, do we need to use McMichael, or do we save him for a closer game? How many pitches has Jackson thrown? 21? Let's give it to Maselli, and then... Hang on a sec. Does Radinsky have reverse splits? No. Let's give it to Maselli and see if we can't avoid using our closer in opening day. Fly ball to right. Staten trudges over. Jason Bates now. Base is empty. Nobody out, or one out. Down on K's. Stevenson now.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Good inning. Ugly performance by Phil Stevenson. Coming out of the Rockies bullpen is Dan Michelli, a Rule 5 draft pick. Brings the stuff. Fly ball to center. Diving catch by Brocious. Good play. 1-0 to Darren Dalton, the catcher. Line shot to left. On the run is Stevenson. He's not going to get there, but he does cut it off. That's a 1-out double, and now McMichael will get loose in a hurry. 2-2 to West Chamberlain. Called strike 3. Froze him with a curveball. Ruben Amaro Jr., the 0-1 on the way. On the ground, Bates will throw to first, and that will close the books. The Rockies win opening day 7-4. All right. Kevin Bass. Signed him as a free agent. Now he's batting 1,000 and slugging 4. All right, so now that we're stuck in, let's get underway and see how this team will perform. Will the sophomore jinx apply to us? All right, Garrett Anderson, still injured. That's fine. Take your time. There is no rush. You were a Rule 5 draft pick. The longer you stay on the IR, the better. All right, Phillies beat us. Okay, so Roland and Rohrmeyer do successfully clear waivers. Lovely. Bobby Witt probably is not going to be making the big club, so let's just release him. Okay. Man, we're playing the Phillies an awful lot early on. Lost in extras because McMichael blew the save. Early season McMichael. What are we going to do? Alright, Brian Hunter is healthy again. Does Stevenson go down? I think Stevenson is going to be demoted. We do have options on him. I like putting Kevin Bass into the lineup. I do not like that our season is off to such a gong show start. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. Sophomore jinx, it was going to catch up to us eventually. Who pitched the shutout? Terry Clark with a 2-hitter. Atta boy. David Bell off to an okay start in his Rockies uniform. Rule 5 pick. Not going to be a part of the Mariners this time. So I try not to make too many rash moves. At least we're not the Giants. Oof. Let's play... Let's play this Sunday game against the Cubbies at home. Oh, great. Garrett Anderson's healthy, so rehab stint. Delay, delay, delay as long as we can, so we don't have to give him up. right. 7 and 10. 3 out of the wild card race already. Love it. Oh no, we're facing Maddox. Oh, this is going to be hilariously bad. Do we even bother playing the intro? Might as well. We are so boned. Also worth noting that in this save, Mad Dog does not go to the Braves. I mean, they did just win the 93 World Series without him. He stays with the Cubs and gets paid a king's ransom to do so. "42 degrees here in April. Ooh, that's brisk. Also notable, Bollock is not starting at right. It's Dickie Thon, who we signed in the offseason. We brought him back after we traded him away to the Braves. He went out and won a World Series with them, put up 1.1 wins above replacement with a 152 OPS. So naturally he said, sure, if you're paying me $500,000, I'll come back. And he did. Sanchez, slow roller up the middle. Council can't handle it. And it's Ryan Sandberg. Full count. Let's walk Mickey Tettleton. Big fly ball hitter, so very deep. Weak shift left. Uh-oh. Dishman, what are you doing? Up the middle. Do we go home for one? Yes, we do. Good play by Council to fire it to Maxudian. Can we wriggle out of this one? Nope. That's going to be 1 run, possibly 2. Bichette's going to load up and throw, and that will not be in time. Cubbies take a 2-0 lead, and I don't think we're going to be able to come back and win this one because it's Greg Maddux on the other side. And Dishman seems to be unable to locate the strike zone. Full count. Bichette brings this one in. Okay. Cubbies lead 3-0. And Scott Brocious leads off with a ringing double to the left field wall. Bates in the 2-hole today. Strikes out swinging. Dante B now. Little looper into right. That's going to fall for a base hit. Brocious had to wait for that. So runners at the corners for the red-hot Jaha. 1-2. On the ground, that's going to be, just a fielder's choice. Jaha running hard out of the box. Breaks up the double play. Maxudian up the middle, base hit. Do not try and go to third. Thank you. Craig Council now. 2-2. On the ground, that will end the inning. Dish. Sandberg, fly ball, right center field. Brocious and Bichette. Brocious catches it. Good throw home, but not in time. Cubbies restore the 3-run lead. We are pitching around Tettleton. Sudian winds up and throws. That's an error on the catcher. And Ray Sanchez advances to third.
Strike 3.
Tettleton will K. Dickey lines this one into left field. You know, maybe we should just build our team on gap power. That's a leadoff triple for the 35-year-old. Ryan Hunter now, 2-2. Popped up center field. And good running by Thon scores. 4-2. We're not even at Coors. This is Mile High. And I thought just regular power was what I was supposed to build my team on. Have I been building this team incorrectly?
Out.
Okay, so scraped a run back. And immediately Dishman gets himself into trouble. 4 walks, only 1 strikeout.
You're out.
Good double play. Juno to Vizcaíno. Counsel from deep in the hole. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. Jason Bates checks in with a leadoff single. One, two. Dante up the middle. That will be an infield hit. Ray Sanchez couldn't get the ball out of his glove in time. Runners going on the first pitch. Double steal successful. The tying run is at second. That's a ground out to first. Maddox, the Gold Glover, of course, fields it at first. 3-1 the putout. Grace to Maddox. Wow, that's a lot of golden mitts on the infield for the Cubbies. Max, tying run 90 feet away. Maxudian will get the RBI ground out. We're all tied up at 4s against Maddox. Here's Dickey. There goes Dickey over the head of the second baseman Sandberg. Daring throw run by Counsell going first to third on that. It's a bat around third inning. Ryan Hunter with a chance to put this game away. Or give the Rockies the lead. No dice. We're tied at 4s. Dishman, my man, just hold the fort, will ya? Put a stop. Line drive to left. Hunter says yoink. Ray Sanchez, fly ball left center. Brocious ranging over. Makes the play. Bottom of the 4th now. Dishman at 70 pitches. We need like 5 innings from him. Maybe longer. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how we do it. Ooh, foul ball error by Vizcaíno. That gives Bates an extra chance, and he gets aboard. Dante Bichette, the 1-1. Popped up center field. We just got to get Dishman over the line here. 0-2 count to Tettleton. Fly ball to center. Diving play by Brocious. He does that so frequently. It's a good thing it's real grass and not like turf here. 1-2-3 inning. Okay. We might be able to get one more inning at a dish.
Strike 3.
Jaha will strike out to the backstop. Tettleton puts it away. Another fly ball to center. Outfielders haven't been this busy in a Maddox start in a long while, you can tell. Alright, Grace, Robertson, Vizcaino, come on, dish. Swing and a miss, strike 3, second K of the day for Glenn Dishman. Drill to center field. Brocious to the deepest part of the park. On the track makes the play. Oy! That looked bad. Fly ball into left. Hunter brings that one in. Okay, so credit where credit is due. He settled down. Now we just gotta pick something up. Let's go with Scott. Brian Hunter looking for that something to swing on. There you go. Single up the middle. Kevin Bass pinch hitting. He's already gotten a home run pinch hit before. 0-2 count. On the ground, that will be 3-6, no 3. Brocious, 2 down, man on first. Fly ball into right. In up towards the line and caught. Tim Scott will relieve Dishman. 9-1 and 2 in the order for him. Two to Walton, lined and caught by Jaha. Full count to Ray Sanchez. On the ground, Dickey collects. Stretch time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7th inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Jason Bates. Maddox continuing to work here. Walton picks up the first out of the 7th. Dante Bichette, fly ball left field up the line and caught. All right, we're going to try and get a second inning out of Scott. Let's see if we can pull this off. Scott Radinsky getting loose in a hurry. Tettleton drilled to left field. That one is not coming back. Tettleton's 7th home run of the season. Let's get mop-up man Nelson ready. Okay. Bottom of the ninth, Norm Charlton on the mound. Hunter pitcher spot, Brocious. Down by 2. Rockies need a miracle here against the Cubbies. Brian Hunter is plunked. This is Frank Bollock's spot. And he's going to pop out to Torres in foul territory. What was that? Brocious grounds out to third. Billy Ashley will come in and pinch hit here. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Bah. Well, we kept it close. Maddox goes 8 innings, because of course he does. Let's get to the end of the month and then let's recap and see where we're at. Man, the AL East looks like a bloodbath. Oy. Blake Stein starting to develop down in AA. He was a 5th round pick. I'm thinking like, yeah, stuff guy, exactly who we want. Mike Lynch is just a weird batting profile. Not even 3 true outcomes. Joe3269, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had my eye on Melito Perez. Looks like he signed with the Bluebirds and has done quite well for Toronto. Naifi Perez continues to move up in the organization. It's curious that we've been, and we're not playing Bollock as much at third base, and we've given Dickey some starts. I mean, he's acquitting himself, I guess. Council's impressed. If anything, it's Max who I'm really struggling to find favor with. Do we need to give Trent Hubbard some more starts at center? Or a catcher, rather? Oh, well, part of it is that he stinks against lefties, so let's force bench him against lefties, and that way Trent Hubbard can get some additional starts. Alright, I forgot that's a song that keeps getting me bonked on Twitch for copyright infringement, even though just someone else using the same royalty-free song as me. Let me see, is there anyone who's really disappointing? Brocious, Hunter, and Ashley have all been bad. Is there anyone already on the 40-man who could play center field instead? Not Garrett Anderson. Okay, could be Phil. What about Leedy? Not Leedy. Well, I'm disappointed with how Trevor Hoffman's turned out. We had kept him for last year. He put up minus 1.2 WAR and he hasn't developed. That is concerning. Tim Davis is busy rebuilding his delivery. Henkin stands ready to join us in an emergency. Let's try and figure this out. So Bass has done well. Hunter has been absolutely atrocious, so thankfully we have options, so we'll send him down. We'll call Stevenson back up. We'll just force him to center field. Yeah. And we'd have to waive Brocious. So maybe we just force bench him. Stevenson, our mandatory center fielder. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see if Brocious can't pick it up from there. David Bell, probably a little overmatched, but hasn't completely stunk. I want to give Hubbard a couple of starts to see if he can figure it out. Ruffin has been bad with a capital B. Thankfully, he is just on a major league deal. We can get rid of him. Radinsky blew a save in incredible fashion. Whew. The whole bullpen stinks right now. We've got Billy Taylor. We claimed on waivers. Camped out here. Jackson's not out of minor league options either. Yeah, FIP of 0.86 is no bueno. But we have to start him because we don't have anyone else healthy yet. Yeah, Bruce Ruffin is cooked. So we are gonna wave and demote. Who would come up next if we don't have Ruffin? We need someone who can actually start. The rest of these guys are bullpen. Roster, secondary, stamina. All right, looks like it's Hentgen. At least for now. Can't be any worse. Scott's also going to be demoted. Can't, he's on waivers. Alright, well, let's try like one more month before we do anything like that. Have we played the Padres yet? Yes, we have. I haven't done the Giants. Let's go pound on them. Ooh, great Scott. Congrats on pulling the new limited edition Ricky. Alright, so I guess we gotta call up Anderson, huh? We've already used an option year for Stevenson. So I'm not opposed to sending him down again. Yo-Yo, call up Garrett Anderson because he was a Rule 5 pick and we have to keep him. All right, Brocious, you worked your way back into the lineup. Yeah, we are falling well out of the wild card race, but hey. Alright, we've seen enough Dishman starts. Let's do that Terry Clark one. Rubber match. Not gonna do the intro this time. Ah, Candlestick Park. Looks appropriately bad.
Strike three.
And Dave Magadan makes an error. We have our first base runner. Wow, Royce Clayton is a good defender. Full count. On the ground, Magadan makes this play. That's a double play to end the inning. And we counter with an error of our own. Jaha dropped the throw from rush throw from Council. Splendid. Maxudian up and throwing, even on a pitch-out situation. We can't stop Bradshaw. Popped up to right field. Dante B collects it, one away. Daryl Strawberry playing hurt. 2-2 from Terry Clark. Drill to left field. Sliding grab by Kevin Bass. He makes it look good out there. Magadan on the ground. Jaha collects. One error apiece, but no hits yet. There's the first hit. Dante B into right field. One-two on Jaha. Swing and a miss, strike three. Maxudian now. On the ground, that will be 3-6, no 3. Bates, the second baseman. Drill to right field, way back and way gone. Attaboy Bates. Third home run of the season. Gilkey Wood Ramos for the Gigantes. Fly ball to center field. Brocious will play it on a hop. Here's Ted Wood. Popped up center field. Brocious barely has to move. One away. John Ramos, the catcher. On the ground, Council into the shift, turns a double play. Terry Clark leading off the top of the third. Forcing a highlight reel catch out of Gilkey in left. I mean, we have one spot on the 40-man left open. If we wanted to, we could bring up an Angel Echeverria. But let's give him another month and see if he can't work his way out of the jam. Ozzie Dien, he of the 25i. Just throw him some slop. Diving catch by Council. He makes it work out there. Burkett laces a one-out single. Great. 3-1 count to Bradshaw. First pitch swing, Royce Clayton, fly ball right side. Dante B picks it up. 2 down. One out of Strawberry. On the ground, into the shift. Dancing between the raindrops. We'll see if we can finish the first 2 months of the season. I wouldn't mind doing one more game sim after this one. I'm just not sure which one. Maybe the Cardinals if we can find them. Dave, I have too many consonants. Magadan. Grounds out to Jaha, one away. Little looper into left. Bass can't get there in time. Ted Wood with one out and a man on first. Dante collects that one. 0-2 count on John Ramos. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First K of the game for Clark, if I'm not mistaken. Max is going to put a charge into this one. That's going to hit the gap sign in the outfield. Very clever. 9th double of the season for Mad Max. 1-2 count on Bates.
Strike 3.
Called, strike 3. Council now. Terry Clark going to have to help his own cause out.
Strike 3.
Called, strike 3. Burkett with 2 crucial Ks. Guillen with an infield single. One, two, the count. Bunt and a miss, strike 3. Alrighty then. 1-2 to Bradshaw. On the ground, Bates to Council, back to first in time. Brocious is frustrating. Kevin floats us into foul territory, but he's misplayed. That is the shortest double I've ever seen. Magadan just having a rough go out there. Dante with an extra RBI chance. Line to the left field corner. That will score the run. Bass chugging around third. He will score. Dante Bichette with a 2-out double. 3-0 Rockies. Magadan makes the squeeze on this pop-up. Terry Clark working into the 6th. Fly ball to center. Brocious takes a few steps to his right. Strawberry staring at the shift. 0-2 today.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sinker. 2-1 against Magadan. On the ground, Dickey has it. Max, Bates, and then Council.
Strike 3.
Through the left side, base hit. Bates has been having himself a season so far. We're going to test the catcher's arm here. Ramos can't come up with the play. Jason Bates moves over to second. Do we turn things over to the bullpen heading into the bottom of the 7th? Yes, we do. We're going to pinch hit here for Terry. Garrett A. Trying to cash Bates in. Okay, that works. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the circus music. Ozzie Guillen throws it away. And the Rockies have added on another. It's 4-0 here in the top of the 7th. Brocious past a diving Magadan and into the left field corner. Runners at the corners now for Dickie Thon. Up the third base line. Going to be a close play. Not in time. Dickie's hustle will chase the Giants starter, Randy St. Clair, coming into the game to deal with Kevin Bass. 5-0 Rockies. Little floater. And that was not able to be caught by Royce Clayton. Bases full of Rockies. It's Dante B. Full count. Drilled to center field, base hit. 2 runs will score on the single. 7-0 Rockies. This one is getting crooked. Man, the Giants are just not a serious organization in this game. How lovely. Ooh, diving catch by Bass. Nice work there. A little low leverage inning for Michael Jackson.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Only 8 pitches thrown, so we're probably going to give him another opportunity to... another inning. Top of the 8th, Max, Jason, and Craig here. Bates, K's looking. St. Clair, his first K of the day.
Strike 3.
Council will strike out as well. Bottom of the 8th. Giants are down by 7. How appropriate. We're hearing Candlestick, and they could use a touchdown. Don Mattingly coming off the bench due to his hip strain. Donnie Bat signed here in free agency. If we didn't have Jaha, I'd have picked him up as well. But I bet you he regrets his choice. Popped up into center. Long run in for Brocious. He's there. Line to left. Bass with another diving catch. Tim Scott getting loose in the Rockies bullpen. David Bell pinch hitting here. Left side of the infield. Long throw for Magadan, but he makes the play. Reed, a submariner who throws in the low 90 or mid 90s. That's impressive. Brocious checks in with a 1-out single. Here's Dickey. Sacrifice ground out. Turn things over to Bass. Tim Scott comes into today's game. He needs 3 outs. Clayton down to Dickey. Good play. 1-2 to Darryl Strawberry. Popped up left side. Bass charging in. Makes the grab. 0-2 to Magadan. Line shot up the middle. Gilkey now. 0-1. Bates collects it. On to first. Rockies pick up the win against the Giants. 7-0 the shutout. Credit where credit is due. Terry Clark is having himself a season so far. Our best hope for making the postseason is probably winning the division. We're only 4.5 back. Oh, Echeverry is injured, huh? Okay, got to turn streamer mode on. Shop roughing around, see if we can get anyone. If not, we gotta cut the guy. Alright, who do we like out of these? $2.2 million for Matt Noakes? What on earth? This guy got $2.2 million? Yee. Hammond as a... He's out of arbitration, or out of option years. And none of these guys are really calling to me. Does Bowie Rodriguez still have option years? Oh, he's already optioned, okay. Yeah, might as well do this one. Anyone on the waiver wire we got to watch for? Oh, hey, it's our old friend Darren Fletcher. Looks like the Angels are DFAing him. Wassenaar, also on the way out. Okay, so Henkin came back up, pitched a decent game. I'm positive there's the makings of a good team somewhere in here. I just have to figure out where the bits are. Uh-oh, Dickey's injured. Do we look at moving on from Scott Brocious, considering how rough of a start he's had? Like, this is atypical for him. Elbow strain, so... onto the IR he goes. Do we bring up Bowie Rodriguez or McKnight? Okay, McKnight's just been straight up bad, so let's waive him. See if we can get him off our 40-man. Ashley should be our center fielder with the 65 range. It's between Oliva and Bowie Rodriguez. I think we're going to go with Bowie. As we play the class. Oy. Okay, that was a shellacking. Terry Clark finally had a bad game. Pedro doing well. Alright, Meadows and Wolf. Stevenson and Mark DiCarlo. Okay, so they like Stevenson. So at this point, when I check my AI settings, okay, let's discuss. These two guys don't do squat for me. Who's your center fielder? Otis Nixon. That's a lot of money. He's also having a rough start to the season. Can we get Q McC maybe? Oh, they don't want to give him up. Dave Winfield DHing. Lucina. No way they're going to give up Cal. Wouldn't want him anyway. Let's look at prospects. Yeah, you're not getting counsel from someone who's going to be available in the Rule 5. What about Rick Forney? No. Can't get Bloom. Alright, looks like we're just not going to bother with this deal then. Nope. Four-game set against the Angels, that's probably going to ruin our season. Love it. Or Dodgers, rather. Okay, picked up one. This is the season I was expecting last year to be, but somehow we came away with a 500 record. Alright, with that injury... did I not waive McKnight? Guess not. Alright, let's come up instead. Arias? Yes. Those are a lot of Rule 5 eligible players. Yeek. The only one who I'm really concerned about is Jason Christensen. Oh man, Radinsky's having a bad day. Ugh. Let's get to the end of the month and try and cobble something together. Alright, picked up a series win against the Expos. I'll take that. The Jays have resolved the chaos in the AL East in their favor. Wow. That team is broken. Man, one bad game and Radinsky's just been knocked for a loop. Neifi Perez is starting to warm up. He could be with the club pretty soon. Interesting. Tenaglia added a slider. I mean, it's not a good one, but good for him for figuring that out. All right, we're going to see Clark take on Orel Hershiser at Shea Stadium in our last game of the day. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Boy Rodriguez making the start at first. Interesting. Is Jeha tired? Yeah, he's tuckered out. Hubbard also getting the start at second instead of behind the plate. And Kevin Bass is on the schneid. Trying to avoid getting swept by the meats. Okay, leadoff single for Scotty. Line drive single for Kevin. Scotty goes first to third. All right, we're cooking. 2-1 to Dante Bichette. Popped up shallow center field. Scotty's still going to try and score. He's there. Brian Lesher does not have the arm. Slow roller up the middle. Kevin Bass is already at first or at second. Pollock will ground out. Hey, we got one. I'll take it. Fly ball to right. Dante up the right field line. Makes a snare. Howard Johnson, the hotel man. Popped up into no man's land. Mike Stanley now. One-two to him. Up the middle. And Hubbard just goes on to first. 2 down. Buhner swings on 3-1. Council collects. Terry Clark dances between raindrops. There's Bowie Rodriguez. Acquired from the Marlins for Bruce Ruffin. 0.8 wins above replacement because he is a defensive stud. Craig, you beaut. Can't wait to see you fully develop. Loud fly ball to center. Good swing by Terry, but not going to cut the mustard. Eddie Murray, the first baseman here. First K of the day for Terry Clark. Brian Lesher back through the box. 1 out single. Man, there's a lot of speed on this Mets lineup. Maxudian up throwing, not in time. Stolen base, Brian Lesher. 1-2 to Daryl Boston. Bichette comes in. Makes the out, 2 down. The shortstop, Ledesma. Hubbard makes the play. Back to the top of the order, second time through the lineup for Hershiser. All right, credit where credit is due. Scotty Bro is turning it around. So clearly he just needed a break to reset. Now he's better.
Strike 3.
I actually need to find a copy of the latest baseball prospectus, at least for the Rockies essay, because it discusses how even 30 years into their history, they are still an expansion franchise. That's kind of why I'm doing this save, to try and beat that stigma and to see if I can guide this Rockies team to something resembling a good finish. Full count to Mike Stanley, inside ball 4. Back-to-back walks now for Terry Clark.
Strike
Buhner
3.
will strike out swinging, ending the threat. Max, Bolick, Hubbard. All of our best options are tired right now.
Out.
Good double play there by Ledesma. Hubbard strikes out swing. Clean sheet for Hershiser. Leadoff single for Eddie Murray, the first baseman. Let's not bother holding him on. Let's just focus on the guy at the plate. Daryl Boston. On the ground, Hubbard to counsel, back to first, double play. Beautiful. Here's Bowie Rodriguez. Drill to right field, back, track, and caught. Buhner settled under it. Counsell manages to beat 2 infielders and work his way aboard. Terry Clark will bunt this back to the pitcher. Sacrifice is successful. Counsell to second. I was about to complain about how nobody in this league knows how to bunt. I'm too used to playing League Redacted, clearly.
Strike 3.
Actually, once we're done this game, depending on if Nursh is up and running, I may show you how far I've gotten in getting Isekai no Yaku to 1975. We've just finished our first actual season in going from one quick start to the next. Veras puts a charge into this one. That's the first extra base hit of the day for the Mets. 2-out double here. Dan Maselli getting loose in the pen just in case. Howard Johnson deep to center field. Brocious will collect. Yeah, I think we're going to give Terry Clark the rest of the day off. Or, you know, we'll keep Michelli loose just in case. Pass will ground out to Veras. First pitch swing, Dante B. Popped up into foul territory. Hojo makes the catch. Maxudian down swinging. To the bottom of the sixth we go. Clark trying to nudge his way over this line. Deep fly ball to center, but Brocious has a beat on it. Buhner now. Right at Council. 2 down. Line shot to center. Murray's aboard. Come on, Terry. Weird little infield single. Michelli is loose. Or getting loose in a hurry. Boston back to the mound again. This one, Clark converts. That will end Terry Clark's day. Thank goodness. Bollock to deep left field. At the track, it's hauled in. We're going to go Michelli, Radinsky, McMichael. 1-run lead. Trent Hubbard laced to right field. Buhner collects that one. Here's Bowie Rodriguez. That sends us to stretch time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is seventh inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Fernando Vina. Vina? That's probably got... supposed to have an accento on it. We'll face Dan Michelli. Hubbard collects it. 2 down. Leadoff man Veras, the second baseman. Right field, 2-out single. Pitch out is on. Doesn't matter, Vera still steals. Second, 1-2 count on Johnson. Swing and a miss. 95, going from 95 to 73. That is a very, very good reliever. I do not trust Radinsky in this spot. I think we're going to go Jackson, then McMichael. Because it's righty-righty, switch hitter. Council 2 for 2 today. Deep fly ball to right field. Buhner on the run makes the grab. Is Randy Myers on the mound? Yep. Jaha is too poop to play, but he can at least pinch it. Fresh legs, steals second base. We'll count to Brocious on the ground. Kevin Bass now. Line drive to center, but caught Ooh. Okay, so Jackson will come in and bat ninth. We're also going to get Billy Ashley into left field. A little bit of extra hands crew out there. It's a shame that Dickey's injured, otherwise we'd put him at third. We still got Bell available to pinch hit. It'll be Stanley, Buhner, Murray. Michael Jackson trying to protect a one-run lead. And we immediately allow the first man aboard because Cancel can't get it out of his mitt cleanly. Great. Love it. And this game is tied. Or not. Okay. Let's get McMichael loose. Maybe we should have gone to him right away. Two-two to Eddie Murray. On the ground. And we're not going to do anything with it? Okay, we're not going to do anything with it. Okay, fielder's choice 2-4. Now we just need a double play to get out of the eighth. 0-2 on Daryl Boston.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Ledesma. On the ground, Hubbard collects. Okay, so blown save Michael Jackson, but at least we're tied. Bichette, Max Bollock coming up next. Dante B's aboard. Max fly ball to the left. That's going to hang up long enough for Boston to catch it. 3-1 count to Bollock. Inside ball 4. Hubbard now. Pete Shurek. 10 for 10 in save opportunities, and he's going to walk the bases full. If I move... Okay, so Bollock can play first. We got to pinch hit here. Because we got to save McMichael, because we don't have anyone else who could close. Bell's going to come in with a game on the line. Popped up right side. Might be deep enough. It is not deep enough. Okay, that didn't work. I tried. Greg Jeffries coming into the game. Bollock moves third to first. David Bell entering. Lines out right to Bichette. Veras with his third hit of the day. 10 hits so far for the Mets. Veras is like a cheat code. 1-2 on Johnson, swing and a miss. To send it to extras. Swing and a miss. McMichael having himself a game. Unfortunately, I think 25 pitches is about all for him. Radinsky getting loose.
Strike three.
Garrett Anderson coming in to pinch hit. Deep fly ball to center or middle distance. Lesher grabs it. Bottom of the 10th. Save McMichael for another day. We're just going to give up a home run to Buhner here and be done with it.
Strike three.
If I had just gone to McMichael instead of Johnson, maybe we would have been able to get the win here. As it stands, we're going to have to go to some tired arms. If this game continues, Lesher is going to get aboard with a 2-out double. Willie Randolph. 3-1 count. Inside ball 4. That will bring up Ledesma. Fly ball to center. Brocious sends us to the 11th. Whoosh. Ashley Bichette Maxudian. Billy Ashley checks in with a leadoff single here in the 11th. Oh, 1. On the ground. Slow roller. It's going to move Ashley to second. Maxudian line drive to left. Sliding grab by Smith. Bollock is intentionally walked. Trent Hubbard is up. Fly ball to deep center field. Maybe too deep. Nope. Deepest part of the park. Still nothing. Tied at 1s. Into the 11th. Bottom of the 11th we go. Bell collects it over at first. Or third, 1 down. Viras has been a menace all game. Fly ball to right center. Bichette brings it in. 2 down. We gotta go with Pena, I guess. One 0 to Mike Stanley. Line drive left field, base hit. Ashley was there. Radinsky cannot give us any more. Alejandro Pena trying to end this one, or keep this one tied at 1s. It's Buhner who's trying to end it. Fly ball deep right field. Into the corner. Bichette hauls it in. Okay. John Franco out of the Mets bullpen. We're going to need to keep Pena in here because we literally do not have anyone else. It's going to be a short game, and this is why ties are beneficial. Because this game, I don't know. We could be here a while. The stoppable force meets the movable object. Alejandro Pena, with 2 out, gets aboard with a single. Brocious will strike out, though. Ay, ay, ay. 1 for 6. 1 for 6. Eddie Murray picks the pocket. Fly ball to right. Bichette waits under it. The winning run is 90 feet away for John Smith. Oh, 2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ledesma. On the ground, Council has it. Throw to first is in time. To the 13th we go. Golly. Dante Bichette
Strike 3.
strikes out on a pitch way outside. 0 for 4 today with a walk. Maxudian now. Fly ball deep left field. Playable. Smith brings it in. We got to ask Pena to give us as many pitches as he can. One out of Veras. Fly ball to center. Brocious charging. 2 down. He is nothing if not efficient. One 0 to Howard Johnson. Drill to right center field. That one will end the ball game. At least we had a day off afterwards. At least. Bass has completely erased his wins above replacement from before. Is there any help available out there on the waiver wire? Not particularly. I think we may need to look into selling guys at this point in the season. But enough with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. Let's do a quick diversion over to Isekai no Yakyu. Keep the music going. I've got Nersha's stream up on the back. We'll be able to see... Wow, that's a lot of frame drops today. What is going on with my stream? My internet. So I'm going to wait for Nersha to get loose in his bullpen. Meantime, we're going to play this, and then we are going to do a teeny bit of pack ripping with the Packs Only Club. So what I'm doing for Isekai no Yakyu is I am taking the 1950 Quick Start and playing through it, not hands-on or anything, just playing through it, all the way through to 1975. So teams will move, teams will change stadia, and the players who started with the league in 1950 will grow, develop, and so when you play the 75, there's already history involved and ready to roll. For some reason, my phone wasn't charging, and I'm trying to fix that. So if we take a look at the JPBO, we're already in the first off-season. The Fukuoka Panthers ran roughshod over the Zenkoku League, like not even close. Old man Takeo Matsunaga led the way with a great season. Kozo Shiraki, 29 home runs, 94 RBIs to lead the Zenkoku League. Divino Costenla, one of the rare foreign players who have made it into the JPBO at the outset. I admit, I wish I had kept the original version of this, because Jim Gilliam from the Baltimore Elite Giants, aka the Negro Leagues, would wound up play for the Shimonoseki Whalers and would win back-to-back Nihon Koku series with them once they moved to Kawasaki. As it stands, the best foreign player in JPBO is Luis Nieves of the Nagoya Dolphins. A 74 fit minus. Problem is the Dolphins are absolute trash. Aaron Sandoval plays for the Meteors. Typical foreign bat. 3 true outcomes guy. You will also notice that scouting accuracy is on in this save. So that's what I wanted to show off. Oh, and I want to show off the retro uniforms because we didn't do that before. Let's just quickly hop in. So the Fukuoka Panthers are what the Saitama Panthers started as. So I wanted to go with something muted. All these jerseys are basically going to be muted. A lot of gray, gray road uniforms, a lot of like one uniform feature, like just the head spoon or just the sleeves or just the V-neck or just a patch. The Hyogo Gladiators. I love this team logo. Found this off of one of those stock logo websites. Recolored it so that the brush in the helmet is red. And we're off to the races. Cubs, Dolphins, Phoenix, and Kites do not have unique uniforms. The Osaka Divers will become the Osaka Bulls before the decade is out. But for now, they've got that. This is their look. Another thing you'll notice is a lot of jerseys have team name on home and road. Again, this is common from the MLB in the 50s, so I figured might as well do the same for the JPBO. The Fukuoka rings started off in Osaka, and that's where the Osaka rings come from. Very cheeky looking small team logo. Yes, that is a pierced R. And if I feel like it, I might make a blue road uniform for these guys, a baby blue, come the 1960s, 1970s. The Shimonoseki Whalers are just straight up ripping off the New England Whalers of the WHA. Green and gold dominate, but these guys will change to green and blue once they move to Kawasaki. The Sapporo Bruisers started off as the Tokyo Blue Sox, so a very Bostonian look to them. The Chiba Pirates started life as the Tokyo Meteors, and they are going to keep the pinstripes all throughout their history, basically. These guys will be moving to Sendai for the 1973 season, so they'll be different when you play as them in the 1975 Quick Start. And then we've got the Tokyo Express, who will become the Tokyo Power, and finally the Tokyo Jaguars. This is a logo from the Fredericton Express minor hockey team that I got a hold of. Basically, anytime you give me a circle that's white, I'm going to try and turn it into a baseball when it comes to logos. So that is the Fukuoka Panthers, or that is the JPBO Isekai no Yaku 1975, otherwise known as what I'm going to continue working on for the next little while. We might also poke in on these guys on Tuesday. I may be doing a sleep time stream. It depends entirely on what time I get back from an errand I have to run that evening. So Nersha is up and running. We're going to raid into him once we finish this check-in on my primary perfect team. We packed Max Manning and Larry Doby for the Negro League missions on Thursday. So some half-decent pack luck. Packed a perfect live... I don't even remember who it was anymore. We quick sold him, got some more packs. Nothing much came of that. So hopefully some Gorgo pack luck will continue from the raid. As always, Saturdays is for the streamers. So after Nersha wraps up, make sure you stay near your laptop. Yukarin Kazami goes with Baseball Bingo at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. However, a programming note, I will not be streaming next Saturday, January 28th, due to a prior engagement. So I may poke Nersha to try and move up his start time. Alright, 7 packs. Oh yeah, the team's good now. McCovey, Ruth, and Aaron are all raking. We had Lefty O'Doul in the club. He didn't quite pan out. Max is having a rough go to start his career with us, but not much worse than Jack Chesbro. Maybe we'll flip those two around again. Maybe we can finally get out of bronze this week. That would be nice. Alright, Cal McVeigh. I think this is actually, this is the second time we've pulled him. So we're just going to satisfy that top quick sell, or top buy order. Such a fun card. Alright, golf pack. Bob! Okay, this is a tasty one. Jeffrey Springs Live Gold. Who's the diamond card? It is Eric Swanson. New Blue Jay. So that is 4 more packs. Todd Gonzalez up in the top there. That's a golf pack. Alright, let's math this one quick. Minus 19, minus 20, minus 13, minus 9, minus 3, plus 1. 63 under. Yep. Take a quick look at the missions. We are excruciatingly close to so many Rebirth Gold Plus pitchers, Future Legends infielders, CC4 wins above replacement Tom Seaver, CC2 hits Rod Carew, CC1 catcher Carlton Fisk, Negro League 1 infielders to get Pop Lloyd, the Always Sunny mission. We're 1 card away. Might even be the same card to complete Negro League 1 infielders. Any dupes with buy orders? Okay. Satisfy that buy order for Todd Gonzalez. Wow, there's a real bidding war going on over an iron card. That's unexpected. Must be the last one to complete a mission or something like that. Okay. Newt Joseph. Ah, he's a duplicate. Up on the market for 700. Newt. Nothing much there. Nope. Nope. Come on, Pax. Don't go frosty on me now. Jim Brown is duplicate. Okay. All right. Historical Silver. Edwin Encarnacion is a duplicate, but he also does help with Triple Crown missions. So, hey, maybe someone can go pick him up for 700. There's Iron Legend Dave Kingman. That'll be enough for one more pack. One sad little pack. I didn't notice Red Ames just pitched a one-hitter yesterday. All right. I feel like I've done as much damage as I can. I need to figure out what to do with the Rockies. Ugh. I'm not used to playing with franchises that have no hope. Or so many minor league teams. Like, how do y'all figure this out? I do not get it. Anyways, we're going to raid into inertia. As always, the raid phrase is Rocky Raid. Well, it used to be Shine Bright Starlight, but for now it's Rocky Raid. Have fun with him. Major League Managers is about to get underway. You'll see me again, possibly Tuesday, for sure Wednesday with Wednesday White Weenies, as Fleegan, the tax collector, tries to be the savior of the realm. And no stream from me Saturday, 2 p.m. next weekend. You'll see me again February 4th with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, and more importantly, the Bob Your Bob 2 giveaway. It'll be a good time. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, let's send him out of here.